anything against homosexuals, folks.
Well, it's not the
It's teasing you. They just.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld.
So you figured you could help them out? They wouldn't know what they're doing.
So anyway, it's just being a good neighbor. And the fact that they were homosexuals, and I'm an activist against homosexuals, the one thing they have in common, and I have in common,
Sin.
no,
Yeah.
not sin.
Oh, yeah.
Even though that may be true, that's not the board that I springboard off of into the pool. You see, the fact that they're homosexual and I'm not homosexual, we have something in common nonetheless.
They're neighbors.
That we're neighbors, that's true, but there's something that's more important. And we're absolutely, thank you, Joy, hitting the bullseye again.
What you say?
We're humans. And therefore, we're both created by God in God's image. We're human beings, and they deserve my respect as a fellow human being. I don't approach them as a fellow sinner.
So then,
I approach them as a fellow human being first.
so then you're a fellow Homo sapien then?
I'm a fellow human being with them, and as I am with everybody, and it's that kind of an attitude. I don't look at them as the enemy.
No.
I don't want to look at them as the enemy. How, if I look at them as the enemy, do I have peace with all men? You see? So just like this one gal I was renting a property to one time, and she was a lesbian, and whenever anything went wrong with the house or anything, I went over there and fixed it and stuff. And if she was here today, she'd tell you I was probably the best landlord she ever had in the history of all her renting. But nonetheless, one day, I happened to be over there and we were waiting for someone to show up, so I sat at the table and we got into a discussion. And to me, it's almost impossible. We talked for about an hour, and I would say it's almost impossible to find two people that could disagree more on every issue that came up. No matter what she said, I disagreed with. No matter what I said, she disagreed with. There was nothing that we were in agreement on other than one thing. You know what that was? You want me to tell you? Attitude. She had a respectful, wonderful, kind attitude towards me, and I had a respectful, kind, wonderful attitude towards her, in spite of our differences. She was a big butch lesbian, and she was not shy about making known what her views were. And she made them known, and she was very forceful in doing it. And I made my views known. But she had a good attitude towards me as what?
A human being.
A human being. And I had a good attitude towards her as a human being. And after that encounter, even though we disagreed, she continued to rent with me for 2 or 3 years after that point of view, and we never had talked about anything or ever had a problem. And it continued on. And I think that this reflects, again, the attitude of being at peace with all men. I'm not going to change her. I can't go over there and twist her arm and try to force her not to be a lesbian. That's a choice she's made. But I can treat her nice as a human being in the situation. Now, she showed up at the... I've had them. I've had this happen to me more than once, to where I've been on a university and I've been preaching, and I've been the subject of homosexuality and all that stuff comes up, and of course I don't stutter, and I preach there for 4, 5, 6 hours at a time on a university. And I've had this happen uniquely enough that I show up at a gay pride parade. And now I got my bullhorn and I'm preaching against the homosexuals. And some of these people that were homosexuals from the university, you have these homosexuals, they're all shouting back at me terrible things and stuff like this. But these other homosexuals that knew me from the university, that knew who I was and liked me, they come up shaking my hand. Hey, how are you, Bible Jim? Good to see you, amen, and have a good relationship with them. But so different situations merit different approaches. And when we go to a homosexual gay parade or something like that, we're not preaching, we're preaching in a general sense about a sin. We don't know these people individually. And so, and that's the same thing when I go to the university. And that's why these people come up to me and shake my hands. How are you, Bible Jim? Is I preach real heavy about the sin, but when they come up and have the encounters with me, I treat them with respect as a human being, a fellow human being. And I think this is the approach Jesus used. I don't think Jesus for a second would tolerate homosexuality. But I think that he would be kind and respectful, as he was to some woman that had 7 husbands.
Yeah.